Once upon a time there was a young man working in a factory. His mentor, an elderly technician, taught him to talk less and do more, and not stop honing his skills in all aspects of running the factory. He retired at age 10 years later, and the young man became a technician. He continued to do his job exactly as he was taught, with the same dedication and zeal. The young man went to visit his mentor one day. The old man noticed that he looked unhappy and asked what was causing him trouble. The young man sighed and sighed. "I have applied exactly what you have taught me over the years. No matter what job I do, I stay quiet and focus on the job. I know that I did a good job at the factory. Moreover, I learned all the jobs to be learned there. What I don't understand is that when I was your apprentice and still doing less as before," the young man said, "that all the men who don't have the experience or skills I have are promoted. Are you sure that the indispensable in the factory?" he asked. The young man nodded yes. The old man took a step back and forth to think. After a while you have to turn to the young man and ask for a day off for whatever reason you want. "It's time to give yourself a break," he said. The young man was taken aback by this advice, but the more he thought about it, the more it started to make sense. He thanked his teacher and left quickly to ask for permission. When he returned to work after his day off, his manager called him into his office to say that things were not going well at the factory while he was away. Others have encountered problems that they normally take care of themselves and have no idea how to solve it. After realizing how important the young man was, the manager decided to promote him to the senior technician position to thank him and encourage him to continue to do well. The young man was grateful for his mentor's wisdom. He definitely thought this was the secret to success. From this point on, the young man would take a day off when he thought he deserved more than anything he got. When he returned to work the next day, the situation improved to his satisfaction. This situation continued for months. One day, the young man learned that he was forbidden to enter the factory, and learned that he was fired with great shock. He couldn't believe it. He didn't know what to do. He went back to his mentor to understand how things had gone so wrong. "Why did I lose my job?" the young man asked with hurt pride. "Didn't I do everything as you taught?" "Actually, you didn't, because you only listened half the lecture," the old man shook his head. You quickly realized that no one was paying attention to the always-on bulb. People only notice when the light bulb goes out and they realize that they're underestimating it. You were so eager to apply this knowledge that you left without hearing the second part. The second part? After saying that, the young man realized that maybe he had made a big mistake. What was the second part? The mentor spoke slowly to state his purpose. The second part is more important than the first part. It is to understand that when the bulb goes out too often, sooner or later it will be replaced with a stronger one. Who wants a light bulb that no one can trust to provide lighting? Do you have friends and family members in your life whose value you underestimate? They are always there for you. What if they're not there one day? Don't wait for a day like this to suddenly realize how important they are. Be grateful that they are in your life. Also, don't let yourself be taken lightly. But at the same time, do your job and don't give up on what you're doing just because things aren't going your way. Find balance in life. Life rewards you by restoring balance to you. Stay well.